Attention all forces. The Empire must capture the ancient technologies contained within these ruins before the Republic can claim them.
The scenario revolves around the ruins' ancient security system, which is powered by 2 energy pylons nearby. However, this system is dangerous. Every time the pylons are locked down, they emit a deadly explosive discharge.
Okay, so the general concept of this map, of course, is that you have a pylon here, you have a pylon on the other side, and you want to sort of do a king of the hill on both of them, if you can. Usually everybody goes to the left, we grab this, they go there, we grab that. We do tussle between them, but you go to war here about the middle to try to see if you can run orbs back. And really, orbs are what is going to give you the highest rating that will help you to get ahead.
Go! Seize the pylons and destroy the Republic!
Already here, okay, we're good. We got one person going out there. One thing that I like to do here is run a little interference, because we have people that drop down immediately sometimes and try to disrupt our pylon. I know it doesn't help me as far as the comms are concerned and damage,
The Republic has taken a pylon.
but at least I can head anybody off that heads there from their base to try to stealth it. And you will want at least somebody guarding your pylon. If you don't, they can go ahead and stealth it, and you see our guys already starting to run away. So there's a good example of what not to do, because they would be able to get there and take it unhindered. I don't exactly think it's a good example of a video to be able to have to stand guard, but somebody has to do it, and so I'm gonna take that because I was paying attention, which I know some of other people wouldn't, but we would have noticed it in a hurry had they sent a stealther over here and they had a cap, and both of these would have been red. So
Both pylons.
number one thing you want to do is keep them at bay. Okay, so in this scenario we have taken both. Somebody went over there and stealthed it because obviously someone in their team made the same mistake. So we have 2, and so what's going to happen is that they need to get a pylon back, and so they're going to spill out of center and attack both pylons. I did see somebody coming over here. There's 2 of them. So I warned my group pylons, we got incoming, and I think I'm going to get taken out, but I'm going to do my best to stand my ground. And at least buy some time. If I can buy some time and give my team the chance to get over there, then they can interrupt all kind of cap attempts. Usually when you have a double cap scenario like this, you want everybody out of mid. You want everybody over here and defending, and everyone over here defending or attacking. Mid needs to drain completely when you have a double cap. Alright, and we lost on the other side. So what's going to happen is that we're going to retain our one, they're going to retain their one, and everyone's going to head back to mid. And right now we have somebody guarding the pylon. I hope they stay there. I guess not. Okay, good. Everyone wants to get to mid now. It forces you in there. So now's the time to do as much damage as possible. One of the things you're wanting to do is, as those Good. Run interference for me, I appreciate it. And I'm backpedaling here because he's melee.
We have one pylon.
He got me anyway. If you can keep the distance with melee, it's a good way to keep him down. Don't forget to reapply your buffs every time you respawn, because you do spawn without them. Alright, and a quick check of the map shows that we don't have anybody over here, and I'm hoping that one other person will jump on it. It's gonna fake a pass to the right. Good, we have someone going to guard. That allows me to get to the center, and I'm not seeing that much orb running going on, and maybe somebody's done it. This is one thing you absolutely want to do, because this, at least in this map, gives you the highest... it allows you to get ahead the fastest. And you see, because of deaths, we are already starting to fall behind, so we need to be running orbs as we go. Orbs is about the best way to get ahead on this map. I appreciate that, I guess it's Orneus is over here on guard duty. We're moving as fast as we can. You want to AoE as much as possible when they're standing in a group. And this guy has decided he really likes me. My interrupt is on cooldown, so I can't use that, but I am trying to see if I can keep the distance and give my teammates a chance to DPS him down. And it worked. And now that everyone's concentration is elsewhere, I'm gonna support my team by at least herding them out of that spot. And down I go. And they are getting ahead. We are gonna be losing this. We've had a reset, and so we need somebody at least to run back to our pylon, and I've noticed none of my team has done that, so that's another, you want to get on that as fast as possible. But we are doing something good. We're sending 2 people out here to the other pylon to slow them down, or hopefully to cap it. But it is a little early, it's still 2 minutes on the timer.
We have 1 pylon.
So we will see how they'll go.
Enemy is unbeatable.
It's usually better to have, at least on the pylons, if you're going to be doing guard duty, somebody that's invis, because that doesn't let them, the enemy coming in, know who all is there waiting for them. Or to have a gunslinger or what is the sniper. Have the sniper sitting here with their gate up, because it'll allow them to sense any incoming invises. But since I'm the only one doing the duty, here I am. But it looks like we've got a good slow on them. But slowing them does not make a difference in this map. You want... because as soon as they cap, then of course, then they jump back up. So you want to ideally do a cap probably around now. Around 1 minute left on the timer. Because that puts a lot of pressure on them to get out of mid. You have your team running orbs, or hopefully everybody stacking on both pylons and defending it. You can get a double cap in, your level jumps in a big, big way. So we've had some mistakes on our side tonight. I think we are paying for it. Everybody looks like they're being caught in the trap, which is to DPS your way to a loss. And DPSing your way to a loss happens a lot. People don't play for the... they play more for the DPS. It looks like I have ink. I don't. He's just flanking. And hopefully our guys are going to get him. One thing you want to do if you're guarding a pylon, always be calling in incomings. Because that gives your team the ability to adjust and rotate when somebody comes out. Over-rotation is another issue, which we'll talk about, hopefully in a different map. It's not really that big a deal in this one. I think it's Civil War that matters, though. So we'll talk about some of the PvP flaws as well. Okay. Looks like my friend is back. He seems to like me. So I'm gonna do my best to keep my distance and allow some of my teammates to get in there and give me some Alright.
We have one pylon.
He does like me, that guy. Okay, I'm not going to go into the center because we have nobody in center right now, which means I will just be feeding them kills. I'm going to be careful of running in. You don't ever want to feed them... I do like to use my overload when they're using that move on me because it works as an interrupt. Wow. Too few of us actually do any kind of difference. Again, reapplying buffs. And we have too many people running around out here, so I think this game is over. This is pretty much a GG, a good game. We have too many people defending the pylon against one person. We don't need 3 people out here. And one person standing over there, so it looks like we've given up, effectively. Whoever's in the middle is just going to get destroyed by whoever's in there. And so, this game looks like we've conceded defeat. I think the trick with it is that sometimes you get teams that just seem to understand what it is that they need to do, and just have a good team feeling about it. And this team seemed to not have that. I probably have enough defender comp, so I'm going to go in and try to get some DPS medals. Really, medals is all that's really worth anything right now. And heals, but I think he's going to go down way too quickly. And he's out of range now, and he's all in the middle of them, so he's going down.
The portal! It's not possible!
And let's take a look at the damage. It is not good that you have our highest damage dealers over here. We have a couple people below me. It's probably because they loaded in late, I imagine. They're kind of low on the kills and death count. Objectives, though, I will have been the highest because I was guarding. Looks like we're good on damage. This is how you know your team DPS its way to a loss, because you're high in your damage. But you don't have very many people, and it looks like they were higher on the objectives than we were generally. And there is a couple of couple 3 maybe medals that you get right at the end if you win. If you don't win, then you don't get them, and so everyone's pursuing the DPS medals and kind of neglected the win.